You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Yes, hello. Let's talk about the Flopcast,
Every week we give podcast listeners a chance to come and join us in Chickentown,
where we talk about Saturday morning cartoons, comics and science fiction conventions, music and concert reports, 70s and 80s pop culture, and for no good reason, chickens.
Boy, we're weird.
Oh, we are ridiculous.
We're proud members of the ESO Network, and you can find us at flopcast.net.
Go ahead.
Oh, hi, welcome to Scifi. No, the Monster Sci-Fi podcast.
Starring you and me.
Yes, you and me. We should flee. You can see, I don't know.
Okay. So I just came out of watching Captain Marvel with my kids right after school. And I saw Captain Marvel with my kids after school. I'm at a loss.
It's underwhelming, isn't
It's so underwhelming. And when we talked about putting in the scale of, is it Ant-Man or is it Ant-Man and the Wasp? It's below Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I know, unbelievably.
I couldn't believe. And there are moments in which I can say I can justify why Brie Larson is just so flat. So
She's a soldier.
Yeah.
She doesn't need a personality.
And not only that, but because she doesn't know her memories, that personality never emerges.
But even so, I don't think she'd have much of a personality. The only thing was that she's a brawler.
Yeah.
She likes to fight.
But I didn't.
It's one level. It's
Yeah.
It's a very superficial reason for fighting.
Yeah. It's not like Doomsday knocking the crap out of Wonder Woman, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready.
That one
Bring
look.
it." Yeah.
That look when she's like, "Oh, all right, here we go."
I didn't feel anything like that from Brie.
No.
So there's nothing there other than towards the end where she's starting to get her memories right, and she's realizing all the different times that she has fallen and she's gotten up. That's the stuff that I'm like, I get it, and I feel that, and I'm like,
I thought Joss did that better though. In the last episode with the Slayers and the powers going everywhere.
Yeah, but at one point, she's turning back one of the rockets heading towards.
Yeah, which I'm like, man, Superman 4 did that
exactly.
better.
And he just kicks it, and then it's like the lamest thing that all explode.
The thing is, like, when she just stops it, it's just hovering there for a second. I was like, no, that's not how physics works. That's not how the physics of the movie.
I know, but let's put it in terms of she's got the power of the Tesseract, right?
Sure.
Fine, we'll go with that. Why is she getting her ass handed to her when she's got the full powers in her? You could say, well, she's not used to her full powers on. But I'm like, you can just destroy the ship.
Yeah.
End of story.
When she's just floating there for the Ronin, you're like, what the?
Yeah. And then they'll leave. Okay, bye.
We'll be back later. For the thing? No, for the woman. What?
No.
Yeah, but it's like years from then. So.
And not even that, because you're dying.
Yeah, you're dead outright. I thought and Ronin's gonna be back. I'm like, great. And the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy is gonna be back. I'm like, great.
Who?
Yeah. They're not even in it very much. You're like, what the fuck?
You could
Give me something more.
Oh.
And Coulson's little cameo for like a little bit. I'm still here at the Blockbuster. Where are you?
Yeah. Look, the only moments that I'm like, the flirting with Goose being the cat, enjoyable. And I'm like, Disney kind of did it with, Cat from Outer Space. But, but I enjoyed the flirting. But
you enjoyed the fucking flirting?
The fucking flirting. I fucking like the flirting.
Goose, man, pick a side.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I didn't buy the cat scratching Nick's eye, and that's how he loses it.
Yeah, I know. That's so like, the last time I lost, I trusted someone. I lost an eye.
So
No.
So that's it, and that's how you're gonna go with it.
That's the. I love that. You're right. Yeah, fine. Just call the back. No.
And even the post-credit scene, the pager. Okay.
Boost the power so that it just keeps going. Like, oh, she's here. Oh, that's great. So.
Where's Fury? Okay. So that's off that problem.
He's this pile of dust over here. We don't know.
The Roomba got him.
You're breathing him. Yeah, that's. I got him.
I felt. You told me.
I'm sorry. I wasn't.
You told me
I
going
wasn't even
in.
sure. I was just like, I didn't like this. Am I right? Was it bad?
You told me go in with low expectations.
No expectations.
Sorry, that's why I fucked it up.
And not even to be entertained. Just go.
Yeah.
You brought your kids. Your kids got to see a movie.
My daughter loved it.
Of course she did.
And I'm like, fine. And I had asked her questions about because what? Is a female superhero or it just felt different.
Yes.
So, yes, I get that. And there are moments in which, look, we talked about this on the way. It's like, do I have to be African American to enjoy Black Panther? Or Asian to enjoy Crazy Rich Asians?
Fuck no.
No.
I didn't like Crazy Rich Asians.
I know, because you're crazy.
Right, I'm crazy.
You're
right,
crazy.
okay.
But
not rich, just crazy. And Asian.
It should transcend all of that. It's a universal thing. So, Captain Marvel being a woman should not be a thing why I didn't like it. And I'm not bashing her because she's a woman and she's terrible.
I know two things about you. I know the fact that you really wanted to like this movie because Brie Larson liked your Instagram thing.
Right.
2 years ago. She posted something and she's like, you're like, oh my God, Brie Larson liked the thing I put up. I'm like, okay, I get that.
It's in her Instagram feed.
I know. We're friends now. She knows I exist. She nods. I know that you were really hoping for that because you want your friends to do well.
Yeah.
And I know you're a cat lover, so.
Right. So,
hey.
It should have been a win for me. And sadly, half of the win goes to the Flurkin. I'm sorry. And maybe I need to watch The Room, which I had checked out before and wanted to watch this before watching Captain Marvel and never got around to it because I had too many other things going on. And I think it's the story overall was problematic. The writing was horrible. The dual directing, a man and a woman directing Captain Marvel.
Fine.
Is it one of the scenarios like, well, this is like Brave, where the female director got booted off and the male director came in?
They work together.
Okay.
The thing because I watched it again.
Right.
And I'm thinking to myself, why don't I like this? And the thing I realized is, like, you and I are not like ordinary people, right? Ordinary people will watch this once, like, it was good.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking about it too much.
Or at least in the grand scheme.
Right. The thing is, even if you're into it, because most people don't wear Marvel shirts or underwear or put the decals of it on their computers. Yes. They're normal people. You and I, although we are normal people, we have the fanboys. We're fanboys.
Uber geeks.
Right. So we'll go back and watch this over and over again. We'll study it.
Yeah.
We'll memorize the lines.
Do a deep dive.
Right. I mean,
read the books.
Even though you hate Thor in the Dark World, I think you've seen that more than any movie in that series so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is weird to me, but because you can't believe it.
Yeah.
You're just like, but Marvel always hits. And this was okay. But the thing is, with Captain Marvel, this would be fine for an original origin story 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Right? But after 23 movies, this is the same reason, like, you put Iron Man in your top 10 with the whole thing, because it was one of the originals.
Right.
This was kind of like that. A little underwhelming, cool special effects, right? But
it's appropriate for an MCU movie in
1995.
Right. Before all that happened.
Right.
It's one of those typical movies.
But your expectations now are just you're not comfortable with something so small.
Right.
You need bigger.
Or I don't know. There's a lot of different things that didn't work, and the character, charisma, the appeal for me,
Right.
On so many different levels of the story, the acting, even the music didn't work for me.
Like, wow! Please stop leaning on that.
And I'm like, and I talked about this. It's like I'm not harping the fact that it's a female composer that will break the glass ceiling. It's just that she just happens to have one being on this project, and this movie is making a killing. And we talked about it that I don't think it's because of Captain Marvel.
It kills because it's Marvel.
Marvel. That's
People are hungry for Marvel.
That's exactly what it is.
But then how do you explain the Ant-Man and Wasp miss?
Because it was after the Avengers.
No, but that should have gotten more because it was supposed to be that sweet aperitif, the palate cleanser, after the death of poor Spider-Man that everyone was lamenting over and sad about.
Right. And it wasn't the escape, the fun of the first one. It was kind of a rehash of what the first one tried. They tried again in the second one, but it just didn't work well enough.
But this has a strong female character, although I swear to God, I would not have picked Captain Marvel, and yet there is no one that goes in that direction, because she is a cosmic kind of...
At this point, yes.
Figure. So that's fine. You couldn't do the Black Widow movie yet. You could have, you should have.
She's been there for the past 10 years.
But you were afraid she wouldn't hit. So, and this goes with the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. It all fits the formula. It's fine.
Right.
But it just wasn't fun.
No. Speaking of which, Avengers Endgame trailer was on at the beginning of Captain Marvel.
Of course it was.
And I was trying to avoid it.
I know. But the good thing about that, though, is that there have been rumors lately that it's a fake trailer. Because the Russo brothers have said, and I quote, to the effect of, in the 1980s when Empire Strikes Back came out, I had no idea what to expect. Mm-hmm. And we really want to give that to our moviegoers.
Right. But what I liked about it was just they were doing flashbacks to the previous movies.
Yeah. And yet it's like, it's got that Schindler List kind of vibe. It's all black and white and the red. You're like,
Now, clarifying, the very last shot is Thor.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
But
and then,
you'd recognize her, did you? Because he's like,
Well, it was just like, okay.
I like this.
I like this
That's
one.
That's good, yeah.
But it wasn't a thing that I said,
wow.
Right.
I can't wait for this.
It's not the thing that I thought that she's selling it. The look that she gave in Captain Marvel, that made, I really get that. It's like the Spider-Man doing, hey, to the Kingpin. That one thing that she embraces and she leans into it. There's nothing.
She never had that iconic moment for you.
Right. So that's the thing that is bugging the hell out of me.
But the good thing is that, I mean, it's the writing, it's the directing. Again, Marvel likes to experiment with their directors. You know?
And it's fine. And I just thought this was very vanilla, very plain, nothing really special about this. Despite the fact you had this enormous character who's going to be going up against Thanos, who,
which she'll be fine with. Under the direction of the Russo brothers,
then it should
I'm
be
sure
fine.
it'll be fine. It'll be like Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, under the direction of Zack Snyder. Not bad. Get your cool moment. That's fine.
Right. And then
she got a cool moment. Right.
And then you go corrected.
And then Patty Jenkins
comes
amazing. Blows it out of the water.
Right. So that could be the very thing. So we'll leave it at that, and hopefully Endgame delivers. I'm sure it will.
It's just so close. And yet, poor Shazam is coming out in Hellboy. They're going to be run over. Enjoy your 2 weeks to make money. Hellboy, enjoy your 1 week to make some money.
I'm hoping that Us really kind of takes the steam out of Captain Marvel so it can make way for Shazam to kind of make its money.
It's sad you're hoping that, but yeah, I agree.
But that's the only way I'm like, that's the only logic how you can do this, because after Avengers, that's it.
It's over, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be the top selling movie for the next 10 weeks.
Right. So, and then if you try it we'll do it after, well, then no, you're running into Spider-Man Far From Home. Mm-hmm. So there is no save time. No. This was it. That's your small window of opportunity. It's like you do it in the next couple of weeks, and then boom, there you go. That's it. So yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I'm still gonna wear the merch.
It's a cool costume.
It is.
How she gets it though is weird.
I didn't like that either.
I don't believe, like, I can't wear these colors anymore. Help me pick my color. I'm like a car at the test track at Epcot. Come on.
Yeah.
I was just,
Yeah. So, yeah. I can't say that I'm in love with Captain Marvel. I'm in love with the actress who played Captain Marvel.
No, you're fantasizing about the actress that plays Captain Marvel.
But it's for a different reason.
Oh, Jesus. And 45 minutes later, you're done. But go ahead.
40. That's 40 minutes too long.
Jeez.
But it was a hard struggle. At that first hour alone was just like, come on. Pick up the pace, something. And then there was nothing spectacular that I saw. Oh, I didn't see that in the trailer. That I'm like, I'm glad they saved it.
Right.
There was nothing there.
It was just very underwhelming. Very just kind of generic-y.
Very much so.
I did like Ben Mendelsohn.
Yes.
I liked him a lot. I can't believe he actually plays a good guy in this, kind of.
Yeah.
Happy about that.
And that was the other thing. The Skrulls were kind of like, I don't know. They were kind of a weird mix because the dialogue they were giving was a little too Terran for my taste. Like him drinking out of the soda, it was weird. It just felt off, even with the Skrulls.
But I can't believe they made them kind of sympathetic.
Yeah, they did.
And like wanderers. And I'm like, no, the Secret Invasion is a great idea. You should use that.
And that now they can't.
They can turn it around.
No, they can't.
Sure they can.
No. It's been established. He said there are millions and thousands of us all scattered about. So they're not a threat.
But they now own Fox. They can do something. It's okay now.
No.
You can say the words mutant in the Marvel Universe now.
No, you can say muntant.
You don't have to say enhanced.
Oh, God.
That's racist.
Yeah.
Or mutinous. I don't know.
So yeah, I'm still at a loss, and I will probably see it again, just like we always do. Maybe I just had a bad morning.
No.
And I didn't. I had a great morning.
Let me go see The Last Jedi again. I have to be wrong.
And then it started going downwards after that. Whereas like Force Awakens, I hated it at first until all right, let me kind of dial it back.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Now it's okay and watchable, but fuck, Last Jedi went the opposite way. I was like, it's a bit different, but I'm like, it's not bad. We watched it over and over again, even without the soundtrack. It's gotten worse over time.
You're throwing things at the TV. You're
Yeah.
just like, no, don't.
So
Please, Kyla, put a shirt on, for God's sakes.
or at least put the pants down further.
Stop this Griffin and Sabine shit, please.
Yeah.
Or what was the one with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock? That movie with the...
the something house.
Yeah, something.
Whatever. Summer House.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Oh, God.
So over time, just like I hated Iron Man 2, and you see other crappy stuff, then I'm like, Iron Man 2 has some points. I'm not that upset with it. I can rewatch it, which I did recently, and I was okay with it because I've lowered the expectation to a degree. So same thing with Captain Marvel.
Okay, well, I wish you luck on that. We'll see. We'll check in on you.
And the next 10 years, 10 years later,
we'll see how you feel.
I still hate it. It's on that side or right side?
It's on that side.
Sorry. All right, so we're done with this podcast, unfortunately. It wasn't going to be a long one. I felt it after... Oh, the opening credits.
Stan.
I started to well up about that.
That was nice.
I love that.
And the fact that he's on the subway reading Mallrats.
Yes.
I think that's beautiful.
So, but was that the thing that Kevin Smith was?
I guess so. I guess the opening credits, because it's all...
No. But Kevin Smith was his eyes are bawling, but it's because of the Mallrats thing.
I don't know.
Okay, I have to look into it because I'm just like, okay. I mean, I purposely stayed away from reviews and anything.
I didn't.
Well, I heard prior to the release of the movie that it was going to be kind of a mixed bag, but it was going to make $1 bajillion, and which is
it's doing fine.
Yeah, so it's not. It can take the hit from the critics or the top tier fanboys. So we'll go from there. But man, I had wished for a better outcome.
I am sorry, Monty.
No, it's not like you did this.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
I just tried to warn you, even though I shouldn't have. I was like, no, I shouldn't say anything. Monty broke my heart with Avengers Age of Ultron, and he still laments the joyful glee. How he saw my heart break.
After the Avengers Day, that slow-mo into the screenshot, that's when your enthusiasm went from sitting far forward to like sitting on way back.
Sitting back, covering my eyes and mouth.
I don't know where this is going anymore. And now you can still watch Age of Ultron and be like, it's not that bad, not great, but I can watch it. And I think that's what it is. I mean, even I had a problem with the end of Wonder Woman because it was just too hokey with the love thing, but that was different because I was being too cynical about a pure message like that.
That's the thing. You can't be cynical.
Right. And here, I didn't feel anything like that.
And I don't know, her powers are she's so strong. Gosh, she can fire beams, she can fly through a whole ship.
Right.
No problem even slowing down. I'm like, oh my God, okay, well, let's see how this works.
All right.
Superman in the MCU, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so that ends our podcast for today.
Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon.
Da, 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 da.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network. Be part of the crew and help support our shows by donating to our ESO Patreon or by shopping through Amazon.com or the TeePublic Store, which can all be found at www.esonetwork.com. The ESO Network, your station for all things geek.